here with Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Just a few notes before we get back into the perfectly good trial that I love. So happy we're back doing the trials. I've been saying Divas of Destruction. It's Deva, which he fully says, but I just never heard it because I was shouting loudly over it. Gundam, that is. And that means it's some kind of like Indian prophet or religious oracle or figure or something, I think, from what I barely looked up on my phone while I was half asleep last night. Sorry, I've just been like straight up saying that wrong the whole time. I don't know why I didn't look it up because I didn't recognize the spelling. I was like, maybe they just misspelled it. Diva. And they were like Divas of Destruction. Anyway, so maybe this is more just more Monokuma shenanigans and it doesn't mean like anything, it's just mind games. But when Monokuma brought up the traitor, it wasn't like the first game where it was like, there's a traitor who's cheating for Monokuma. He was all like, there are 15 of you who were supposed to come to this island, but there are 16 of you. What's up with that? Not even I know who's the traitor. But if the traitor isn't in his favor, then whose? And like, what does that even mean? It means nothing, basically, at this point. Because we have literally no idea who else could be involved, if not Monokuma. And also, how would he not know who the traitor is? Because he was all like, maybe it's a traitor even I don't know about. But if you knew that 15 students were selected to come to this island, how could you possibly not know who they were? How could you be in the graces whoever orchestrated this enough to know that they were going to select 15 students and where specifically they were going to bring them, but you weren't allowed to see who they were? That just doesn't make a lick of sense. So I assume at least a percentage of that is him just talking completely out of his rear, and they are words that they'll never be paid off or mean anything in the story. It's just, he was just saying some stuff. Oh yeah, Nagito also had the chopsticks prepared before the idea of going to the old building was even posited, and I believe it was him who posited it. So like, yeah, he seems really sketchy, even more so. If he isn't the killer, I mean, he's got some serious stuff to answer for in terms of like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why did you facilitate all this? And of course he did the whole thing where I was like, oh, I wanted to get a carpet that covered the whole floor, but there just wasn't one. Too bad. I had to leave a gap in the floor that was where someone could kill Byakuya. It's too bad. Oh yeah, and Mikon, it wasn't really clicking with me that she's supposedly fond of alcohol, so maybe that explains some of her behavior if she's like abusing. That would explain her propensity for tripping and like, you know, speaking with absolutely no filter whatsoever, perhaps. If she was like always a little drunk or something. So some questions about there. Oh yeah, and so about the thing, they were all like, Pekko's the one in the bathroom, which is weird because they were all like, the bathroom was locked before the party even started, and Pekko was there when the party started, so what I believe they're trying to tell me is that, you know, aside from the explanation that it was just a complete goof, that no one noticed, which is hard to believe. I think what they're trying to say is, this is another weird generalization of time, and once we all got into that room where the party was starting, and Byakuya was like, I'd like to say a few words before we eat, and Pekka was all like, I'll go guard the case in the office. The talk carried on for like 3 minutes after that, during which time Nekomaru spoke and was there. So I think they're saying that right after Byakuya said, okay, let's all eat, Nekomaru like ran outside and checked the bathroom and Pekka was already there or something. And that's why the door was locked before the party, but also Pekko, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why they didn't just like say it was locked the second the party started, because that's apparently what happened, if I'm understanding correctly. Anyway, air conditioner's timer is 11:30.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out.
And then so that the AC would come on and definitely max it out.
So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
You used the word.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
It's a fine enough word to use. Windows Spinny, calm down.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
It's a little hard.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know? Shut up!
I mean, he's not a good idea, good guy,
stay
but
quiet.
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
And technically, you probably could have noticed that the AC was set to go and turned it off, but not that you knew any of that.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Yeah, you exaggerate a little, but without knowing the blackout was going to happen and positioning yourself below it, it would have been difficult.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
You sure look worried.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
It's the horrible, scary music while he's saying
Nagito?
this.
What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
I am curious to see what their rationale for him killing Byakuya was, though. Like, does it fit into some greater plan, or he just went to turn into a crazy bastard for no reason? Or it's part of a simulation, or... Because assuming it's Makoto, there's, like, no real reason, as far as we know.
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
And as a matter of fact, it was.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
It's like he's trying to lure us into accusing him for some reason.
Saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been
Music got loud
arguing
all
for
of a sudden.
so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed
Speak
this
up,
before,
please! The
there's
music
not
is
even
really
one
loud.
clue that leads to the killer.
There's no clue that leads to the what?
That might be because
Got the volumes. God damn it.
There's no way any of us could be a killer.
Look at the volume settings. How can the sound balancing is so weird? How is this possible?
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
Shout
Has anyone
loudly.
thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that
What?
mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Well, this is weird.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong, I think.
Did you say something?
She did. She said, that's wrong, I think.
Found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You say?
Listen to how quiet that was. Jesus.
You know who the killer is?
The killer?
This is not their first
I
game.
don't know, but we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Not convinced that was the murder
Didn't we
weapon.
already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
If it is, then they were patently wrong in describing the knife as having diameter. What's the diameter of a blade? What does that mean? A blade of that shape, I mean. Sorry, I was barely paying attention. Glowing paint is used as a mark. No, not that, before that. Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Like she actually had to find it. She didn't know where she put it. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. as in because Nagito was standing right beside it. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move that table in the dark. Move to that table, sorry. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. Spot selection. The lamp cord, I guess? The link? Or no, we're just saying the night vision goggles, I guess.
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
I think we're saying... yeah, sorry, the power cord. Sorry, don't put me in a timer while I'm trying to talk, goddammit.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on.
How could I have pointed at the table the power cord and not known it was the power cord? I think we're saying they couldn't have used the night vision because that was in Byakuya's little case.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
I mean, in the dark, you wouldn't even really need to do that if you were standing right beside the table. You would just, like, put your hand on it. But sure. If, like, it's not like you forget where the table is. It's pretty big.
Could have done that.
It's me.
Ooh.
The only person here who could have possibly done it was Hiyoko. Sorry, kiddo. No, sorry. Blink.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
When you were cleaning the whole thing. I just chance to hide the knife under the table. When he was cleaning. What kind of question? Okay,
Weren't you
sorry.
cleaning the dining hall all morning?
Yeah, we never brought that up. Hey, wait a minute.
If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder... Is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
Honestly, whether he's the killer or not, that speech made no sense to give. That was such a weird beat. If there really was no evidence, then why even draw attention to it and be like, we should just stop now and die? Like, what the fuck kind of plan is that? That's so confusing.
Nagito, say something.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Is he like hypnotized or something? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
That feels like it would have been so much harder
Course,
to
I'm the one who caused the blackout.
walk over to the power. I mean, that's obviously what they were suggesting, but to like walk over to the wall, feel down for the power cord, and then follow it along, it's like you're already a foot away from the table. Just do this with your arm.
After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
It is not just you.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table.
No, you didn't.
Well, you all saw how that played out.
You did not both fit under that table, have time to stab him in the... Wait, sorry. You're telling me you had to... Why would he go under the table? What? You're telling me the power went out, you dove under the thing to grab a knife, he charged under the table with you to cozy up while screaming, "What the hell is going on here?" and not Nagito put that knife down? And then you had room to stab him in the chest like 8 times? Leave him face down? Crawl out? Leave the knife there? Don't get any... Take his night vision goggles off without getting any blood on them and get all the blood off you? And then... What just happened? I'm sorry. I do like these games. But it does impact my ability to get emotionally invested when the characters will just spew like a half hour straight of shit that doesn't make any sense. And then everyone else goes, "Oh, I see." And it's like, what? What the fuck do you mean you see?
But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
And we assume at this point that he's saying this because this is not actually explicitly what happened. Because we haven't even brought up any of the stuff about going under the floorboards yet, or the fact that the weapon had a diameter, which is not how you would probably describe a knife with a thin blade like that. But it's just so, like, and if it's all a ploy because someone else was actually the killer and he deliberately framed himself, then why? So this is basically what Junko did at the end of the last game. She was all like, "Ah, I lose, yay!" Just instantly surrender, and there's no final confrontation. And this was all part of the plan because Despair.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
There's some good filmmaking in there.
Quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
We can say Friday the 13th, but not Dungeons and Dragons? This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
In particular, keeping you away from the storage room. Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office? Yeah, so Byakuya was the one who suggested it. Nagito just said, not the storage room.
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
I thought you said... Oh, you're just saying she would have turned them off. Because I'm pretty sure we said he turned the irons on before that point so that the AC would trip the breaker, right? Anyway.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Luck?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the...
I see!
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I guess the only explanation is that this is all a simulation, because why else? Makoto. Oh, I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate... You know, we already said this.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. The music started, the saxophones just like went fucking mental. Could you say that again?
Saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke. I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
I assume what they're trying to get at is he's a conspirator. Like, all the evidence points to him, but it was actually just someone we could never have guessed, like Fuyuhiko, who, and Nagito, like, tried to help him because he's actually part of the Ultimate Despair now for some reason, and wanted us all to die or whatever.
But
well, no.
we know who the killer is.
If he was part of the Ultimate Despair, he wouldn't want us all to die now. That defeats the whole purpose of the killing game. At least if it's the same from the first game, so I don't know.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your troop bullets will disappear if they touch them, so think of them as obstacles. Time your troop bullets so they don't get interrupted. Difficulty set gentle, they won't appear. Right, don't worry, I'm not going to fall in despair. Even though it's meaningless, allow me to say one more thing. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That'll explain later. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Don't you mean the escape key? Right. Ibuki's account, Chiaki's account, Kazuichi's account, Mikon's autopsy results. I assume we're gonna get at her autopsy and be like the diameter thing. But if I may, just quickly review everything.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
So I can disprove it's Nagito.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hid.
Knife. He hid.
Never mind. Thanks for wasting our time, Skanky
Guess
Bitch.
I'm trying to put autopsy
Let's
on
prepare to cast our
the
vote.
knife. Why does Mikon think it's strange? Because she must know something that contradicts the crime scene. Yeah, so it's her autopsy. Okay, right.
The killer is so obvious.
He has already
So I guess it's the diameter thing.
With a knife. No, that's
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say.
I think
right,
part
Mikon?
of it is because they like wait so long to give these obvious contradictions. It also kind of like hampers the believability of the whole thing. Like I'm okay with it being wild ass and crazy as shit. It's just like if you want me to believe that these characters care about living at all, why would anyone not have brought this up before? Like no one noticed that a knife shouldn't have a diameter? Not one person read the like the Monokuma file? Ugh.
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Why are we still here?
Just to suffer. You cross your eyes like
We need to
this?
drag this out
It
a
gives
little
you double
longer.
vision.
Let's have characters say and then say some random bullshit. Once you get to the motherfucking point, could that be possible? In like 5 hours, could we make 1 ounce of story progress? Please? That counts as a rage, right? Shit. I've forgotten why I care about anything that's happening. I don't mind a slow burn, but like, it's like a funhouse of words.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. That can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki's count, I assume. Where'd it go? Ibuki? There we go.
I can prove it with this.
I mean, you're being pretty bold in saying that you can prove it.
I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Don't act so
You
surprised.
were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I remember what we
Turn
said.
the
It's
damn
written
lights
down.
on. I can't eat like this, you know.
Fucking hell.
You guys?
Do they have
Where
a
are
word
you?
count they were trying to reach?
What's
By the
going
time this
on?
is over, I'm gonna forget what the point of bringing it up was.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect
Oh, I
no
just-
less from the ultimate musician.
Like I'm Cut this too, obviously. God.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Does sound a bit like that.
That's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
There's no way you two fit under that table.
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
So, the lights went out, you followed the cord along, which takes 12 seconds max, right? If you were standing right there. And Byakuya unlocked his case, opened the night vision portion of the case, and put the night vision goggles on and turned them on, and then sprinted up and caught you doing that within that same time frame?
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife, and he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's this?
I remember what they said. Replayed it like 6 times! And it's written in my thing! I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table...
No, it doesn't.
I was just as confused as you guys.
If he... What? In what situation would you see someone sprinting for a knife and say, in the dark, where they couldn't know who you were talking to, and you would just say, what the hell is going on here? This is... Instead of, hey, Nagito, stop!
I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan.
You were planning to kill him, is what
But
you mean.
unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles.
You were planning to kill him, and that's why all of the evidence points to
What
you,
happened
basically.
after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
I mean, not exactly.
How could that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
Am I dumb, or did we just say that it couldn't be the knife because... Oh, no, okay, right, that's why he began... See, this is what it happens, is I don't fucking remember what the point of any of that was, because they spent so long with, like, random nonsense jokes and then repeating the flashback 8 times. I have no idea where the cadence of this is. I think what they were just saying is, we just said it couldn't have been the knife because it was 5 millimeters in diameter, and that's why Nagito started explaining all that.
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. The whole 3 days of it. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible, because if we don't, we will die here. Longest crossfade in the goddamn universe. Class trial suspended. Oh, it's a... Give me a... No, fucking let me back in there. You asshole. We barely made any progress. Not in the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? Those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails the right killer will have to say the deal and melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. $10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know the killers, you can just continue on. Left mouse button to continue on. Guess the killer challenge. Fuck that! There's no way I can guess. What is B? Like the B key? Just kidding, you can't make a choice. Oh, good. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. Yeah.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Thank God. I thought that was a legit choice. I didn't think they would actually delete my save, but I thought they might let me guess now. Sorry for the plane. Villain, you truly are a villain. Gets me so goddamn riled up. Let me the fuck back in there! Stop delaying it! I'm gonna... Oh, what the fuck is this?
My heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
It's like I stopped recording, I took a few days away, and I come back and I was like, what was I even angry about? I'm gonna be fine this time. Just gotta not say anything, because if I speak, I just rile myself up.
The group's leader, Byakuya,
Byakuya got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Way ahead of you.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually.
I literally just
prove
have
it,
to go
right?
into like recovery mode and just not speak and just stay silent. I'm so sorry.
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikon think Nagito looks clean?
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it.
So what you mean was, why was he clean after the
under
murder,
the table,
not now?
There was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been?
Tablecloth.
I guess we did
Tablecloth.
see something I could have used.
Tablecloth.
Isn't that right?
Tablecloth. Tablecloth. There's only one thing I could use to block the blood spatter. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there we go.
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Roger. You look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something. Still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table.
Just let me say. Go fucking mad. In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The curl is to line up the white letters, reveals keyword. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will fling across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 2 different letters clash, you take damage. If 2 letters are the same, they fuse. You must make 2 of the letters clash. Please try not to let 2 different letters clash. Oh, good. But, like, how is it going to be under the floorboards? Is it going to be floorboards? Is it going to be gaps? So what's the word? That's what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release. When you move the reticle, you must press right while it's the top of a letter. You can snatch the letter like a vacuum. That's what it means to catch a letter. You only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. You shoot at rear cursors aiming. It's how you release the letter. Catch and release, you change the position of the letters, hit the letters into each other. Okay, make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. Oh, so I don't have to... It's only gonna... Is it possible to fuse them when they're not the right letter, or you're only gonna let me do the right ones? There's the right mouse button. What? Fuse letters will freeze and get bigger. You can blow it up and erase it from the field. It's called firing the letters, catch and release with the right mouse, and then after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. I want to do that on the ones that are wrong or the ones that are right. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of it is to complete the keyword. Display the question with tab and figure out what keyword will answer that question after lining the keyword. About line the key. Instead of pressing right mouse, you press the left mouse. Okay, so once they're fused, right mouse discards, left mouse says put it into the solution. It happens at the same time a letter blows up. It'll also be sent to the keyword list. If sent letter's correct, it'll fit in the keyword list. If not, you take damage. Okay. In order. Right, if you leave a fuse letter on alone, it just blows up. So you want to right-click it. Took so long to explain it. I think so. Yep. I don't understand how the field is shaped, but the same. These things can include perceptions. Yep. Under the floorboards. But how do I say that? Come a little bit more. Okay. Yep. R and R. It's under the floor, I guess. So it's a U I want. So I want to fuse you two and then discard you. Because I'm looking for a U. U-N-D-E-R, right? What if those letters don't come? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, this is interminable. Do I seriously have to wait for this? You have gotta be joking. Is there a speed? Oh good, okay, Jesus. Holy fuck, man. Oh, I guess I can leave them for a time if I hit the odd event that... Well, no, forget it. We don't know how long we have before it explodes. Well, I need F in a minute, but I need H first. Okay. How long do I have before it blows out? Who cares? Why? What's that? Like a 2-minute long... Okay. It's fine.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
It's like... Hajime, are you alright? You just like stood there doing this with your fingers for 2 minutes.
Under the floorboards?
Everyone's like, yeah, we already got it. That's the only other thing that makes sense.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know, storage room.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. A Gundam, I guess? I thought he said someone else got the earring for him, but... Sure. I cycled the long way to him, didn't I?
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam. You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
No, I'm referring to some other earring that we've never mentioned before.
About that earring.
Why is that even a line? You dropped your earring in the dining hall, right? Yeah. That's all that's necessary there. What do you mean, which earring?
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. Like, I remember what happened. Jesus.
just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner.
How did you get it in the floorboards?
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right?
Why are we still here?
Huh? Could it be?
What would have been so wrong with when you select Gundam? He says, Gundam, how did you get your earring back from the floorboard onto the floor? Oh, well, there's a break in the fence over here. It would have been like 5 seconds. I remember.
And if he had
sorry.
it on by the time the class trial began.
I thought it was a flashback dialogue.
That means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
You didn't notice the bloody hamper when you went in here?
One of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, Mirage Golden
Or the
Hawk,
bloody
Jumpy, has seen
tablecloth, I
beyond
should
the
say.
chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monomi over there can be my witness, right?
Yes! This Monomi over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
We don't remember it was Fihiko?
It obviously has to be him.
Oh, they want me to say it, okay. Oh, never mind, they don't, okay.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news, you're not allowed to use the silencer to do white noise. Why would you not just introduce that with the... If you shoot an actual marker silencer, bad news. Good. Difficulty, gentle, silencer, somewhat pointless. If you like doing something bang bang, you can use your heart's content. Well, if it's a silencer, it won't be bang bang, but anyway. Right. I don't know what we're arguing about. Ibuki's, Count Teruteru's, Chiaki's, Kazuichi's, Nekomaru's. Reread all of them real quick? Well, no, I remember the gist.
During the party, the killer
Better I look at the weak points first.
was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Lurking. I don't know how I could disprove that.
All day. without going to the storage room.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know?
Lurking.
That means you have no alibi.
No alibi. Okay, so I guess just Chiaki's account.
Culprit is self-evident.
Because she said she saw him. And then he walked away. So he wouldn't be able to get in the storage room.
During the party, was lurking under the...
If he didn't enter through the
Without
front.
going to the store? Is that true?
As far as we know.
Don't act like I'm the...
But when the party... Nobody saw you, you know. That means
Unless there's
you have
something
no
like the
alibi.
fire doors are
No,
open
that's
during a
wrong.
blackout. And we'll say the counter is a little more satisfying in this game.
Fuyuhiko definitely
A little more
has an alibi.
sudden and everything.
Isn't that right, Chiaki?
It's not that like stupid slow bullet time, bullet travel time.
Oh, you're right.
I remember.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
During the party... It was probably during the blackout.
Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
Appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless. Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Is it? Are you sure? I assume they're talking about the night vision, but I don't actually really know. Fire door, murder threat. Oh, let's just see what the
The
big
hallway
points
was
are.
really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that. It's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
That actually sounds pretty
Is
tasty.
it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I can agree with a string.
Maybe there was another pair of night vision
I
goggles?
can agree with another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
Or I can agree with a light. Used a light, I should say.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Okay. A string, another pair of night vision, or a light. To see if any of this makes even a slight amount of sense. Apparently it came from the supermarket. Oh, are they trying to suggest that the one that was there is different from the one that would be in the first aid kit? Or the self-defense kit or whatever? I doubt it's a string or a light. I doubt they're suggesting that you opened a fire door, because that would require getting out into the hole first anyway, right? There was something about, like, the oven can't be used. I don't actually know what was going on here. The Hajime may help. Kyo's method for moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested. If so, I might be able to prove it. Okay. Just one of them is right, basically, is what they're trying to tell me. Maybe they're saying they took the glowing knife with them? But it doesn't glow enough to illuminate your path, because then we would all have seen it leaving the room. Obviously. It's more that you can locate it in the dark. I don't have a clue what we're saying. I will say that Teratero's account hasn't come up yet, which is weird. Hear how they phrase it again?
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that.
Oh, sorry. Kitchen equipment list. What was there? Portable stove for cooking hot pots? Are we saying they use that as a light? That sounds pretty hard to believe. I guess I could try that on Akane's. Wait, do we have no evidence there are
making a
two
seafood bowl without fish.
night vision
Is it really
sets?
not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
I can't think of any string that would have gone that far.
Night vision goggles?
Another pair of night vision goggles. I don't know how we would have.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut.
This is my best
What if
guess.
they used a light?
It doesn't really make any sense.
It
Damn it. Come back. I wasn't even close to the white noise.
What if they used a lot? I agree with that.
Apparently, that's it. How the hell would you have snuck a portable stove?
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list. It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the
Well,
portable
okay, to
stove.
move from the hallway,
But there's a hole
but
in
how
your
did they get out of the
argument.
room they were in? Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail. Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating
Has
yourself just
he
makes
ever
it even
shown
more suspicious.
any shame for telling perverted jokes?
Hajime, will you battle against me?
I really don't want to.
No, that's wrong. Will you
Oh,
be
it's
able
this
to
dumb
break
thing.
through my argument?
No. What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna lose someone like him. Rebuttal, showdown. Night vision, storage, room, tablecloth, party dishes, fire door. Kitchen equipment list. No idea. Fire door. Just leave it there.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Advance.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hall...
If a light was shining in such a dark hallway, I don't know why that's a weak point.
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Kazuichi have seen it.
After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Okay, so it's true that any light source in the dark hallway would have stood out. So if the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was he wasn't in the hall?
The reason Kazuichi
What
couldn't
am
see
I-
the office
Hang on. What? I can't even check. Fucking. Which ones do I have?
because the hallway was dark, right?
This is equipment list. Okay. Why is it like? Why can't I see which ones I have when I look at the document? Okay, I think the ones we had were night vision goggles. I guess that's the only reason Kazuichi wouldn't have been able to see it, is if he were already using night vision goggles, then it wouldn't stand out. Because the other one was like storage room, tablecloth, his account. Party dishes and kitchen equipment list, so they don't make sense, I think.
Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Wait, this is new. What? Assuming the portable stove was used as a light source contradicts his testimony? I don't think what he said is wrong. I guess for now I should offer...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
What?
He said the hall was too dark to see
Did I
the
not
office.
slash the right one to
The light
produce
from
the
the stove that you mentioned.
weak point?
It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi
Oh, okay,
said.
sorry, I just didn't do that right the first time.
What are
Or
you
just
trying
now,
to
I
say?
mean.
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Okay, that wasn't it. Such meager hope. There's no way I can let you win. Okay, sorry. The two things are in such a dark hallway and wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? I don't even understand what those statements are. Okay, so either I'm saying the hallway wasn't dark or Kazuichi... So, well, I don't know if I'm saying Kazuichi would have seen it or wouldn't have seen it, or did see it, or... what one? I forget what evidence I have.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office...
Oh, I can pause it here. Okay. Fire door, kitchen equipment list, night vision goggles, storage room tablecloth, party dishes. I'm just gonna write those down. My short-term memory doesn't keep that many items together while I'm looking through a list of other shit. Fire door, kitchen list, NVG, the tablecloth, food. And the two argument points were hallway was dark and Kazuichi have seen it. Whatever that means. Whatever I'm disproving or proving there. Either that or there was another weak point in there that I didn't notice. So the first time, you just have to cut all of them. Like even the ones with weak points on them, you have to cut through them because there's no way you will know what all the weak points are otherwise, I guess. And now with that in mind, sorry, I know I'm like pausing it, but like, there's no way I can remember the orange words and what all 5 evidence pieces mean. So like, I get it. I technically should have lost because I'm gonna take more than 3 minutes on this, but like, it's gonna be an incredibly dull video if you actually have to sit me. If I'm just gonna sit here letting this go over and again, draining the health while I try and figure it out. I mean, more dull than it already is. And if a fire breaks out, the fire door in the hallway of the old building can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. Are they saying because of this small portable stove? Well, but the doors are already shut. I don't know what this means. The doors have been shut our entire lives. So what do I mean? I don't know what they mean. They can be shut to keep the fire from spreading. I already forget why we're talking about Kazuichi just because he didn't mention seeing anyone with a light, I guess. What does the party dishes say? Just, he made dishes. Connie and Peko ate them. Apparently there's an iron plate for barbecue and portable stove for cooking hot pots. We already talked about the portable stove, so I don't see how this... I don't see how... Okay, well, let's just make sure we know what it cannot be. I assume this has something to do with the fire door because we're talking about a fire now and this has been brought up. So fire door is possible. Kitchen list, I don't see how the list of items that mentions a hot plate and and the portable stove could disprove that the hallway was dark or disprove that Kazuichi saw it or didn't see it. Whatever Kazuichi have seen it means. So probably not that. Night vision goggles, I tried that on Kazuichi, have seen it, and it didn't do it. Night vision goggles don't light up the hallway, obviously, so that does not mean anything. Unless they want me to say, they did want me to say that Kazuichi had night vision, but they want me to put that on hallway was dark, but that obviously doesn't disprove that the hallway is dark, so that's wrong. I mean, and more to the point, if he could see it in the darkness, it wouldn't have mattered that they were holding a fire, he could have just seen them. And I mean, he specifically said, I'm going to grope along the wall to get my way to the office, but obviously he could have just said that. Bloody tablecloth, how does that prove who would have seen it and the food? So if it's either night vision on hallway was dark or fire door on one of them, I guess fire door on hallway was dark is the only thing that makes sense. But it doesn't make sense. Are they just saying the fire door might have been open? Who knows? I mean, I'll try it. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be flashing this.
So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? After
I accidentally...
He was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh, there's more. Wait, there's not more? If the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was the hallway wasn't dark. So that's the one we want to get, I guess.
The hallway was such a dark hallway.
It's not fire door.
I'll
try night vision.
Couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
Sorry, I meant to night vision there.
Wouldn't Kazuichi... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh, I'm out of sword.
Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I can't back down!
Cross swords duel? Oh, okay. Nice, very cool.
Kazuichi said.
More random nonsense.
Such a dark hallway.
Not that. Okay, so I tried fire door on... which ones did I already try? Night vision on both of them, and fire door on hallway was dark. But they're specifically telling me that the hallway was dark is it, right? And it's the only thing that makes sense anyway, because if he was able... If they're saying Kazuichi could have seen it because he had some way to see in the dark, i.e. night vision, then he would have seen the killer. The whole like, oh, he couldn't have seen their light in the darkness is moot anyway because he would have just seen them. Wait, I forget what we're even arguing about. Can I look at the transcript, please? Oh, it doesn't let me. Cool. My favorite. Fucking, why would it? Another angry point there. Okay, there's no way in hell it's the tablecloth or the food. That, we can just like thoroughly cross those off. So it's fire door, kitchen list, or night vision. I tried fire door on hallway was dark. Because obviously fire door on Kazuichi was seen, it does not make sense. Even if the fire door was open, what that does is make the hallway not dark. It doesn't make it that Kazuichi's eyes are magically better. So we now can confirm it is not fire door. Night vision, I tried it on both, right? Well, it only makes sense on Kazuichi could have seen it because the night vision doesn't light up the hallway. So it's the kitchen list? Are they trying to say that he could have had the hot pot? or the iron plate, because I doubt that would have produced much light. Sorry, let me just look at it again and make sure I'm understanding what the orange words I can say are. It's true that any light source in the dark hallway would have started out, so if the killer did have a light, the reason Kazuichi wasn't able to see it was the hallway wasn't dark. I assume is the logical way that follows. But if the fire door wasn't open, because I tried fire door on it, how could the kitchen list, the night vision goggles, the bloodstained tablecloth, or the food have lit up the hallway? Also, I don't know if it was trying to tell me something when I cut the dark hallway thing in half. It immediately went back to danger before his next statement. That could mean anything. Does that mean that I'm in danger because I cut the one I was supposed to solve on? Or does it mean that the next, they just want it to be dramatic and the next one is the one that's important? That's a signal that could have been really helpful, but means nothing now, and it's just confusing. Am I high? Did I put fire door on the wrong thing or something? I feel like it has to be fire door because it hasn't come up, and we just talked about lighting a stove. I'll just try fire door on the hallway was dark, and Kazuichi have seen it.
So if a light was shining in such a dark
Shit,
hallway,
I didn't mean to do that.
wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Huh?
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light.
What?
I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway.
I didn't know that. Oh, so they don't... Okay, that's not what the fuck I thought those were. What? They're drawn like it's a door frame, but it's a whole ass door with a door frame painted on it that closes the hallway. That's not what I thought those were. I thought that was an entrance to a door to the kitchen and a door outside. And I was like, how does that make any sense to keep the fire from spreading? How does it keep the fire from spreading anyway if the fire goes through the wood that's above and below? It's not like it's airproof because there are gaps in the floor. What the fuck? Why are they drawing the door frame swinging? What the fuck? Do they know what doors are over at Spike Chunsoft?
Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
That's not how a door works.
See, to actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
Did he insist?
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer? Even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? I don't know who it is. The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death using the glowing paint as a mark. So the only killer I can think of is... you and only you. They want me to say Teru because he was around there and the skewer was missing? I guess.
You're the only one!
To see how little the health restored.
Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not?
His cool tone did not match the
Why am I being
sweat.
treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you, or the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
Well, they wouldn't be able to stab him if he wasn't already on his belly, for one thing. So they knew you were going to do that, I guess?
That's right.
Like,
What do you
somehow
think about
trick
that?
him into going under the table, however that happened?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark? What was the mark?
I can prove it with this. The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So they hit Makoto's
So,
hand? They got
The
Nagito's?
killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask
purple
everyone
outline.
a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Oh, so he did make his way to the dining hall without a light.
Doesn't
okay.
that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right. That's exactly it.
I mean, you can shout through floorboards, can you not?
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
With the fire door closed?
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I want to blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
I don't know. But mine's already on hiatus. No, let me see those, please. Jesus H, how was I supposed to? Okay, it's fine. Sorry. Night vision goggles, Duralumin case, knife, blood stain under the table, gaps in the floorboard. Okay. Let me ask you again.
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice.
Okay, I can't disprove that.
It's handsome, unlike his face.
Can't
Maybe it
disprove
was
that.
recording or something?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Guess I can't disprove
Right,
that.
as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
So I was in the dining hall is the only thing, and I guess that makes sense. There's definitely a contradiction hidden within those remarks. I need to find it. Okay.
Let me ask you again.
Duralumin case, knife, bloodstain,
Did you go
gaps,
to the storage room during the blackout?
night vision. Gaps. Gun and drop. Okay, yeah, whatever. There's no way any of this
Maybe it was
disproves the
recording or something?
live voice thing, right? It's got to be the last one. The fact that I was in the dining hall. What the hell does any of this have to do with him being in the dining hall? It's not like we found him with blood on him at any point, did we? Am I stupid and he's got blood on his head right now or something that I should have to imply that blood dripped on him at this point? Or is he wearing like a different hat than normal? I don't fucking know. Or are they just saying I'm supposed to say if he was under the floorboards you could have heard his voice? I guess.
The fact that I was in the dining hall.
Oh, okay.
I'll shoot through
Again, that doesn't prove anything. It's a suggestion. Like, there's no way that just saying that is like, oh yeah, you're right, that's what happened.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Huh? Why?
Like, you heard me. I said that very thing myself, but that's not a contradiction.
Remember the floor in the dining hall?
That's not what
It was
a
full of
contradiction
gas,
is.
Right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Shouldn't the contradiction there be the fire doors were closed? Because that's how we said that Kazuichi didn't see the things, so he couldn't have felt his way along if it was just a wall.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a
Aoyama?
major liar.
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories?
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I probably can.
Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Huh? Yo, I don't know. Oh, like, did he remember this?
I can prove it with
Because
this.
obviously he would have.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Did he claim that he was there when the power came back? I thought he was only arguing that he was in the dining hall when it was dark. And then he, like, went back to the kitchen. Okay, sure.
What? No! Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
Trust me, it does not give me a fucking iota of pleasure to talk about this shit again.
Important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time,
You should know the answer to that.
Huh? Huh? It was a pretty clever...
Let's put that on the screen.
I'm so sorry. I showed you something so...
I'm already fed up enough, game.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so... Nagito! Say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
I've had enough of like half of the people
Nagito,
in this room.
what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Yes, again, we need this trial to go on a little longer, so let's have every line be said twice.
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's
You gotta be
wounds,
kidding me.
it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Is there any possibility that it's the skewer we knew was missing before the murder even occurred? Sorry, I can't even be arsed to read that. We're calling it skewer, right? Iron skewer, okay. Did I just get hurt by something down there that I couldn't even see? Oh, like I had any time to react to... Oh. Oh shit, that's wrong. Don't do that. Thank God. Oh my God. Okay. Why is there even a scoreboard? I don't like this game.
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru.
Where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere
You
on
caught
the
on.
island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
You know, except for if you threw the Monomi bracelets on the ground, then it's fine.
Island
No alarm
sirens?
bells ring.
Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard.
It's not like
duty,
we could check
and I
the
never
rest of the
once
game to
saw
see if anyone ever
Terry
littered
leave the old building.
after introducing that rule. What do you think, we're made of time?
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
How many did they say there were supposed to be? 5 or 3? Because if it was 3, there were 3 in the food that Byakuya was using, but he confiscated all that at that point. Oh, it doesn't tell us here, so never mind. Or wait, was it visible in the picture? Yes, there are 5. But Byakuya only found 4. Finally, we're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It'll probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time. Panic talk action. Panic talk action. PTA. You destroy all your opponent's soul shields. You deliver your final strike. To do that, you must destroy it remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button, press with the tempo marker. Match the tempo marker by pressing left mouse button, and you'll be able to lock on. Did they flip it from left to right just to fuck with me? Cool, that's awesome. Lock on multiple remarks at the same time. If you release the left button in time with the tempo, it intercepts the locked-on remark and destroys it. Hold on? Are they telling me it's always left mouse? Well, no, because it says keep pressing it, so how could you keep pressing it without releasing it? I think they just mean it's the same as before and it's right click. Okay. This one just focus on pressing left mouse. Please wait another time for the other features. Do it consecutively and you'll get a combo. Do it your tempo up. If you keep missing, you get tempo down. I'll tell you about well, maybe it's different, huh? I'll tell you about final blow. If you destroy all your opponent's soul shields, it'll give you a final argument, and that happens forwards. They'll be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right sides of the screen. Each of them corresponds to WS. Oh, okay, up. They actually correspond to the WASD. Press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your. If you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the soul shields recover. Good luck and have fun.
What the hell you was saying, you double-cutter hit?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hit?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
What's this wee stuff? Hanging in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip by. Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before it started, which means it was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it, like right under the floorboards where it was left. I mean, Gundam wouldn't have noticed if it was just covered in blood. It could be like anywhere. I don't really understand. Could have been in an unexpected place, like already in some of the food or something? Like he already put it back somewhere, or I don't know. Or that'd be where you hide a long weapon like an iron skewer. Okay, I need to check the controls the second it starts, though. Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm hiding anything. I'm not hiding anything.
I must reveal the territory. The conclusive evidence proves he's a killer. Panic talk action. Just 2 seconds. Just give it a minute. Okay, lock on and attack, select final strike. Actually, it is all the left mouse. So what the hell do they mean press it repeatedly without releasing it? What does that mean? As you continue to match the rhythm, you'll have the chance to lock on to an enemy statement. At this point, press the left mouse button to lock on. If you hold down the button, you can lock on to several statements. Excuse me, Professor, that's not what you said. You said press it again and again.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
So I just
Unforgivable!
hold it down and then let go.
I don't know.
That's not what that says.
Nonsense! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense!
So am I supposed to blow them at a particular time when the signs are nearby? Like the shields? Or am I just supposed to keep doing it? I guess I just keep doing it.
Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be?
The bone on me? Okay, those are sometimes called a bone-in cut, no? So you're saying the skewer is buried in it? What? Whatever. Either way, the meat on bone, I guess. What else could it be? This combination of words. Wait, fucking... Hang on. Oh, meat on the bone? Okay, I guess. Okay, why did you zoom in if we weren't done? I thought I was done. Jesus Christ. Oh, it just does that. Okay. Meat on the bone.
This is the end.
Thank God.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
No, because how would you cut it open and then put an iron skewer that's like 50 centimeters long into that 30 centimeter long cut of meat, bury it, stitch it up without any sharp instruments, because they were all confiscated. No, it could not have been.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems there are no... right, yep.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected.
What food couldn't be inspected?
Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
I sure hope they explain that.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out, time out!
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! A bear that eats meat!
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really bad!
My! There's something inside the meat!
How is that fucking possible? Monokuma's... What is Monokuma's arm width? There's no way, because it's 50 centimeters. The blade is at least 50 centimeters, and then the handle's like a good 12. So this thing is like... Well, like about 2/3 of a meter. Monokuma was holding it like this, so this is like 20 centimeters, and somehow he was able to not only cut this meat open, bury the thing inside all after the murder, but before we got in there, and re-sew up the meat so it doesn't look abnormal at all without any sharp instruments. What are we like? This is the climactic. Aha! That's where the murder weapon was. This random puddle of word vomit?
Look what came out!
Is that an iron skewer?
Oh, the bone? So there are two in it? Because you couldn't, if the bone is out like this on one side, you couldn't put the skewer in. So there are two iron skewers doing this? Why was only one missing?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
So why does the manifest list them as the same item if none of them look the same?
You're wrong! I'm not the killer! I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone! I got it! You all set me up! You guys set me up so you could blame this on me!
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Thank you!
He said, you're on
I got it.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first...
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
The entire incident, then I can prove Terratero's crime. That's right, if we don't do that, we can't, this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
I thought it was chesting. Every case has one less feature to bring the closing argument, a complete summary of the case, reproduce comic book, gaps here and there, gaps where pieces are missing, complete the comic, truth panels, learn 3 to 5, make one set. Inside that one set, there'll be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. Use up all the correct panels contained in one set, switch to a new set after you fill in the... Sorry, I'm pretty sure some of you already know what was that. If all the layers are clear, sorry, I would notice, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps. But once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Certain trick, if you move the reticle onto the gaps, it hints, right? Simple hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in the gap. If you move the reticle onto the truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This is the scene contained in the panel. Put it together and think carefully. Of course, don't forget there'll be a time limit. Good luck and have fun. Good. Thank the stars. Okay. Finish the thought. Why is it so low res? I can't tell what's happening. Okay, party. The party. Everyone at the party is high as shit. What? At the storage room before the blackout. Oh wait, so there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I don't have all the pieces yet, is what they're telling me. Okay, sorry. I get it. Oh, it scrolls so damn slow. I heard it. Okay. What was found under the table? That. What did the killer obtain at the storage room? Tablecloth, I guess. What did the killer do after exiting into the dark hall? None of that is present. The weapon hidden in this meat, right? Okay. The killer obtained a light. Well, that's not them turning it on, I guess. Oh wait, maybe that's. Hang on. I guess that's what goes here. What? I guess this information is. Yeah. Okay. Right. I thought you said my time would go down, not that I would lose health. Oh no, I guess that's consistent with the previous game. After exiting the dark hall, they did not switch on the thing. That's ludicrous, of course. Oh, is that meant to be this, I guess? Right. Who did Byakuya see? Trying to duck under the table. Okay, good. Okay, so we've got the meat. Big meat on the bone. On that portable stove, that's already here, so that's redundant. Set at 11:30 p.m. I guess that would have been way early. Same scene as the office room and dining hall. At the office room when the blackout occurred. This nothing got to do with the office. When it got dark, Byakuya, nope. Irons turned on, I guess that would have also been here early on. Oh, that's alright, the office. When it got dark, Byakuya, no. What did the killer do after exiting the dark hall? None of this. What was found under the table? None of this. I heard it. None of this. Wait. I'm fairly sure this one is wrong and it's already present here somehow. 2 seconds, let me see if I can find it. Oh, sorry, this one. I don't know how I missed this. Okay, everyone at the party is... Officer where the blackout occurred. I mean, I suppose that happened in both places, but... Let's just look at the rest of this real quick. When it got dark, Byakuya... What did the killer do after exiting the dark hall? That would be what they did there. found under the table. That's not exactly right. I heard it. Oh, I got Dark Byakuya. Put on his night vision goggles, I guess, so we don't have that yet. I guess that works. Everyone at the party is... I don't know what that's about. I mean, I guess this was found under the table, but that's like a weird and indirect way to put it. It's definitely not I heard it or the other thing, whatever it was. Everyone at the party was X. Okay. The moment got Dark Byakuya. Got his night vision goggles out, surely. Everyone at the party is... Are they just trying to tell me Chiaki isn't at the party? Okay. I don't know what the fuck everyone at the party means to that. Night vision goggles equipped. What that should have said was who wasn't at the party. Obviously. But whatever. It's fine. We can't assume that they spell checked shit, okay? Or like looked at it at all. It's fine. They were busy people. You understand.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Close to tears here.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
What the hell is going on with Sonia's hair? She looks so cute standing guard.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Conveniently, they don't show how the bone is also in there.
The churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, The killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
Hold on. Oh, I can't check the transcript. How did he... They said he shoved Nagito out of the way, right? Why did he see Nagito ducking under it like this, shove him out of the way, and then get on his belly and crawl backwards around the other side and then under?
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move.
Why doesn't the night vision have blood on it? If the tablecloth in front of him does.
After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
I do appreciate their restraint in getting rid of the character who incessantly harasses everyone in the first chapter. Not that I suppose it's going to cut down dramatically on the sexual harassment stuff, but we'll see.
What happened? How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Sorry, thought it was over. Case closed. Cleared a class trial without having to retry once. Yippee. God, am I gonna get 239 coins from that? 119. Oh, I see. I'm mostly disappointed in myself. I can't blame the... At this point, I can no longer blame the game. It's my dumb fucking fault for expecting I might be able to make it through a trial without being annoyed. I literally have no one to blame but myself. It's not the game's fault.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I can't wait for Trial 2 where Peko, Nekomaru, Fuyuhiko, and Kazuichi all put on clown hats, start dancing around, breakdancing, and going, "We're actually terrorists!" And then they all pull out Tommy guns from their ears and shoot everyone because nothing fucking matters. That's. I'm gonna be so pumped when that happens.
Correct!
Yahoo!
That's right. This time, the blackened note responsible for killing Byakuya Tsugami is Teruteru Hanamura. No. Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him? It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. What? Why did you just take the knife out from under the table? Huh? You're trying to stop. What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard weird laughter near the dining hall. And when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing, and I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened,
You caught me? What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I'll never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become stronger than yourself? Even stronger yourself, which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious. ... Line break question mark.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's all right that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way.
There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck
Better not compare us to that!
What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are a simple tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your valleys may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off!
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it'd look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
So...
Huh? I mean, you wouldn't have survived. But you would have left most of us to die. Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex.
Well,
you're basically right. It's true that I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
what?
That was your doing as well.
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if he falls, so don't get too close to it. This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know.
However...
I don't understand. You tried to kill Nagito to save us all by executing... by... Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know! Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. That's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife, and then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he?
Could it be in order to keep that promise?
As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair. Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail. Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding. But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teruteru. Why? Why? Well, because Teruteru decided to commit his crime because he had also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teruteru. What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already! Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teruteru. After all, he wanted to kill me but ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, the trial might have been ruined, right? What? But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those are my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teruteru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teruteru. You should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this? Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? Yeah, kill his head! High school students are so violent these days! But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teruteru. I don't understand. Maybe this is one of those things where they just tell you a bunch of bullshit for like 5 minutes and then it's like, oh, actually we found the real suicide note. None of that meant anything. But if I understand correctly, wait, I don't understand. So Nagito prepared everything like he was going to kill Byakuya? I need to check the transcript again. Why did if he said he never had any intention of actually succeeding as a killer, why did he try killing in the first place? Just because he wanted to kill someone and then have everyone go on the chase such that they would get stronger or whatever. He wants them, he wants to produce a trial that is difficult for them by like making it awkward and weird, and as such, by being the killer himself, so that they can all enhance their hope by triumphing over the trial he sets up for them. So he was planning to kill somebody, hence it's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial. Like, I wanted to be the killer and then lose so that you guys could level up, basically. And then when we started thinking it was him during the trial, he was like, alright, I guess that just means that Teruteru's hope is super strong, so I'll let this happen. He just completely abandoned his whole fucking plan and was like, okay, yeah, everyone can die and just Teruteru gets out. Teruteru, instead of saying, hey everyone, Nagito planted a knife here while he was cleaning and talked about murdering everyone, or just like casually removing the knife, was like, I know what I'll do. I'll murder Nagito by just waiting for him to do the... assuming he's completely telling me the truth about the exact chain of events he'll try to set off. Hiding a skewer in the meat with magic. Going to the trapdoor he mentioned. Wait, hold on. So they're saying... Nagito... Okay, well, Nagito didn't get the tablecloth, of course, because he didn't actually get as far as stabbing anyone. Teruteru put on a tablecloth as he was going to the... under the thing to murder Nagito. But the only reason he would do that is if he didn't want to be pinned as the killer. If indeed he was intending to kill Nagito and not just wound him. So he deliberately puts on the tablecloth so that he can protect himself from being called the killer when he kills Nagito. So he's intending to kill everyone else and get off the island by killing Nagito because he's trying to protect everyone else from not dying. What? I don't understand how he can simultaneously kill Nagito to protect everyone else and then do everything he can to cover his tracks so that he doesn't die, so that he kills everyone else. And I don't understand why any of that was necessary when you could have just said, hey everyone, this is Nagito told me his plan, check out the iron and the knife and everything. And sure, everyone might have been like, well, you might have just said that and you said all this up to frame Nagito. But at that point, at least you can be sure that one of these two creepazoids is a problem bunny, and like tie them up in their cottage or something. Tera would probably be fond of that. So I have no idea why he thought I'll just kill Nagito myself, or how he thought he would get lucky enough that So we're saying Nagito deliberately left the gap in the floorboards there so that Tera would try and kill him? I mean, how could anyone be sure that someone would crawl under the table to get that knife instead of just reaching under it like Nagito did?
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the Black and Killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait.
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident? An act of self-defense? Not intentional? Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. Wouldn't be manslaughter, but... If you kill someone, that's murder! But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, or extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims! That's not... Hey, save me, you guys! I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why?
Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? You're wrong, There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
No.
That is...
Tera!
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Tera. I just wanted to go home. I needed to go back.
Go back home no matter what.
Okay, so we're saying all that shit we said like 20 seconds ago. It was just nonsense. It was actually a different motive. Why did they do that? Why not just start with the motive? Because she is waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Speak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is still waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and all alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Tera. But if we were told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first date, then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it.
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why? I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Tera, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Tera didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it, if only I knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. Are you sure? I mean, he just went, like, fucking ballistic and was like, I'll kill Nagito, that'll work! I don't think there's any stopping that. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
You guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Ah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Tera. I see. Interesting. But as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So...
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There, now that annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait.
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least
Now then,
I prepared a
very special punishment.
for Tera Hanamura, the ultimate cook. Tell me, chef. No, wait, that's not what I...
Please.
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura Diner? To Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Lies!
I won't believe.
I won't believe this!
I won't believe it. Rip, not a real one, but Rip a one. They've upgraded to a virtual boy. No Donkey Kong sounds this time, though. Why are none of us facing the victim? Is there a bunch of knives there? Is he about to get, like, split into two? Oh no, we're doing Danganronpa 1 again. Where he gets chained into a different room. Ultimately, Cook Teruteru Hanamura's execution executed. This is maybe even the same theme that played in the first one, isn't it? Yeah, that'd probably do it. Oh, they were cheese missiles? What? Oh, that nuclear fallout's gonna kill us. For long. Yeah, that seems fair. We watched it on a movie theater.
Extreme!
Yahoo Extreme!
Yeah!
The adrenaline is rushing through me. Teruteru!
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious? Oh.
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
No, didn't you learn when you were in elementary school if you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note and makes whoever badmouthed it read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to to murder.
Saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. Oh, it's so cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Oh, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Oh, I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? There's a catch. This catch is... You have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? School members turn to you. You better start killing. A penny for your thoughts. Why didn't you tell Teruteru about his mom or his diner? You had a right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know. Hey, hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return memories after the killing began. Oh, you're gonna do it, but telling them's kind of... I never told you guys that I'd tell you right away. What?
Not
That's
fair.
not fair. Of course, I'll keep my promise to returning your memories someday, but it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. Well, categorically, you can't return the memories if they're dead, so you've already broken that promise. You can't return Teruteru's memories anymore. That rule has been broken. There's no someday, there's no... You can't return them. Unless this is all a simulation and nothing matters. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck? That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
Teruteru, you stupid.
Such
An
despair.
ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. You, why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please kill me anytime.
What?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. You, how messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? See, if you do that, I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. You're students of Hope's Big Academy. You're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents. And it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right? Declaring so confidently you'll side with the killer. Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting.
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding. Hey, can I punch you? I won't be satisfied till I punch you. Fine. Let's just stop this already. If it's going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What is that?
Isn't that
Cool,
right?
a special feeling towards Hope's Big Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you. But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Well, your true selves as of the past 2 years, or whatever. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Okay, please feel free to punch him. Will do. Hold on. Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else we must do. Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There's something more important we must do.
Let me
Which
ask.
is... do our best.
You fiend.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest, and then we shall all work together and do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That's what I believe we must do right now.
I'm sorry.
If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Like...
But what do we have to do to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well?
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
Right.
So let's do our best to make sure a killing like this never happens again.
But...
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we're not able to change the future, I guess we should at least change by tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul to fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Alright. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teruteru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the night sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely gonna go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
It's maybe not a bomb. Or does it just get slightly more scary looking every chapter? Chapter 1, Destination Despair. Oh, thank God. And again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a bitter little baby. But goddamn, I didn't like that. Midman's Party, finish chapter 1. You've obtained a present 3-star badge. I don't deserve it. And whatever that is, a wooden stick. Okay, thanks. I will try to get a better hold on my emotions next time, because I really do genuinely enjoy the characters and writing in instances of this game. Just like, not always. And it would seem not at all in the trials. Speaking about this game anyway, Danganronpa 1, the trials weren't always like that. I think the thing really is, all these little annoyances that add up would not bug me so much if I thought it was coming to a head. But with Danganronpa 1, considering as far as I could tell, the ending was basically just, yeah, whatever, some stuff happened or didn't, who cares? Just have hope. I'm, like, not anticipating this is all going to build up to, like, a big, meaningful, emotional denouement. I assume it's going to just go back to that again, where it's like, oh, yeah, and then the memories, and then the tragedy, and, yeah, credits. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Except for, like, basically I'm only going here for the free time stuff, because those conversations are usually interesting and fun. Half of the ones we've had so far in this game have been just miserable, but we'll see. But I can't stop playing these games because I keep... There's a part of me that's like, surely there's going to be some bits that I like coming up. It just stands to reason because the premise should be something Are you kidding me? The premise is awesome! Ace Attorney, except what if all the murders happened in an enclosed space and were orchestrated by one super serial killer? It also has a relationship building system to make the deaths sting more. It's like a genius setup. And I thought after the way Danganronpa 1 went, where like Trial 5 made me hate everything and like spat in the face of everything I thought I appreciated about it. It's like I went down into that nadir and then like bro, I faked it till I made it, but I did manage to like not be as like fucked off for chapter 6. And now I'm right back there. I'm okay. I'm not quite as annoyed as I was with Chapter 5 of the previous game. But I thought even if I was annoyed, I'd be able to just like plaster a smile on my face and just go, whatever, not for me, and just like enjoy the kookiness of it. But like, I just fucking couldn't. I tried the whole time to just calm down and carry on, but I can't do it for some reason. But this is not gonna stop me from continuing to try, I guess. Next time on Danganronpa 2, that is all for now. Next week on the channel is more Windmaker Randomizer, after which is this, where we're starting Chapter 2. Whatever, forget it. That's all, bye. Oh, he's flying around and stuff. He's like a sorcerer. Wait, okay, your day maybe hasn't come just yet, Jockio. Holy crap, what's this about? Oh, the fire's chasing you around, okay. Oh, okay. I haven't hit him once. Oh my god. Where does he have a lot of health? Okay, this is gone very bad. Oh, good. Dad was super easy. This guy's a total jerk. Okay.